Hey, it's Will from Chronicle with another quick tip video. Today we're going to be talking about user permissions. Chronicle has a couple of different team roles, and each one gives a little bit different access to your account than the last. In the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about how each of these stack up and how to invite folks, change their roles, as well as give them the appropriate permissions level. The reason why this matters is because if you give somebody too little access, they're going to be pinging you every single time they hit a wall. On the flip side of that, if you give them too much access, then your settings and billing might be exposed to the entire team. So these roles are really important to get right when it comes to permissions so that everything actually matches with what the job is that that person needs to do in your Chronicle account. To get started, we're going to be looking at the role section. In order to get there, you need to go into the settings section first, and then here you're going to see your team in the first tab. And in the case where you haven't already invited somebody to your team, all you need to do is click the invite button. From here, put in their name, their email, as well as their role. Here you can see some quick descriptions into what each role does. In the first one, you got the admin level. This is going to give full control to your account. This means team roles, integrations, API keys, as well as account settings. This is effectively the most powerful role that you can give somebody in your organization. The other thing that you can give them is manager rep. So this is essentially somebody who is managing the team. So they can potentially add users, they can edit users, they can also hold their own SSA or ERE login for status pools and doc uploads, and they can see and edit every single client, but they cannot change user roles or manage integrations. After that, we've got staff. So staff are often intake, case managers, or in-house paralegals. These people can see and edit every single client, but they cannot manage the team or the firm's settings. And then from there, we've got view only. This is where you can read only across the entire firm. This is very useful in the case where you want to share your Chronicle access with potentially a referring counsel, auditors, or anybody who just needs visibility without actually needing write access. And then finally, you've got restricted access, which is for folks that only need to see specific clients. So this might be for outsourced paralegals, contractors who only need to actually see a certain number of cases. Once you've selected somebody's role and then click the submit button, from there, they're going to get an invite to join your firm at their respective access level. In the event where you ever need to change somebody's permission level, all you need to do is find their appropriate row and then click these three dots. From here, you can click the edit user button and then you can select their role from here. After you've done that, just go ahead and click save and then that setting would be applied. So as a full example here, we've got a view-only user. What I'm doing is I'm changing them to the staff level, and then I'm clicking save. And now you can see how that role has been changed to the staff level. Two quick things to note that sometimes trip people up. If you see the old name, which was member or ERE member anywhere, they map straight over. So member becomes staff and ERE member becomes manager or rep. This was just from an earlier time period of Chronicle where we didn't have as robust permissioning, but now we have a very robust set of permissions and settings here. The other thing to be aware of is that roles work alongside your account toggles. So a toggle can hide a capability from a specific role that qualifies for it, but a toggle cannot grant access to a role that doesn't already allow for that level of access. That's all there is to it when it comes to roles and permissions in Chronicle. This makes sure that you give the right access to the right people. And in the case where you need to review all the potential options when it comes to roles and permissions, you can do so using the written support guide below. Aside from that, if you have any questions about getting set up here, feel free to email us at support@chroniclelegal.com or access our help center at www.chroniclelegal.com/help.